Hey, Brittany here. I just wanted to talk about a weekend to remember. Me and my husband just did the Weekend to Remember conference in Yosemite, and I didn't really know what to expect at first. You know, to be completely honest, our relationship has been up and down like most marriage relationships. Sometimes you get this misconception when you go into marriage that it's just going to be this fun roller coaster of an adventure that nothing's ever going to go wrong. You're both going to love each other the whole time. Everyone's going to say sweet words. You're going to be on your best behavior. You're never going to cuss at each other. Life's going to be fun, simple, exciting. Nothing bad's going to happen. And then you get married and you realize that the person you married isn't who you thought they were. Because let's face it, we're all growing a con when we are dating. We put on an act that we're perfect, that nothing's wrong, that I don't have all this baggage, that my family really isn't that messed up. Or, oh, I have all these failures I've done in the past. We go into, oh yeah, life's great. At the time, I was 18 when I met my husband, and it was really funny because he carded me because he's about 4.5 years older than I am. And he carded me and didn't believe me that I was 18 years old. And I was like, dude, I'm turning 19. Here's my driver's license. It was kind of funny. But he, needed to make sure I wasn't lying about my age because, you can get in trouble for that. But anyways, I'm 25 now. So we've been married about 5 years, a little over 5 years now. But I love my husband to death. And there were a lot of things that I just let get in the way, like being a mom and the, struggles between having two kids within the ages of 2 years apart. Just moving to Northern California, not really knowing anybody. And pretty soon I got isolated. I was isolated, I was mad, I was angry. And then I started to think my husband was my enemy. Biggest mistake ever. Because he really wasn't. I loved him, so I moved. I left beautiful Southern California, and I moved to Northern California. Don't get me wrong, it's really nice up here. It's just, I kind of miss Disneyland in the mountains most of the time. But, so we've had our ups and downs, huge catastrophes and awesome blessings. We have 2 kids. We have a 5-year-old girl who's in kindergarten now, I can't believe it, and a 3-year-old boy who is definitely our Terminator and a lot of fun. But we did grow apart, and we didn't know how to get back together. So anyways, back to this Weekend to Remember. The biggest thing I got from it is my husband's not my enemy. And we both realized we both got isolated from each other. And we just had to go back to the beginning. We learned what destroys a marriage, isolation being one of them. I learned that my husband's not my enemy. He's my best friend. And I learned to cherish him again. It was amazing what you forget when you have kids, when your husband works. I have my own business. We're very involved in church. Things just go. And then you forget. Just kind of like the sound of my voice. You slow down and you look back like, how did everything get to where it was? So this weekend was amazing. It was the first time we got away and actually went somewhere without our kids. We've had weekends where they've gone to Grandma's house. Thank you, Grandma. And, we've had us, but we never went anywhere. So this is the first time we went somewhere. We went on a date. Just having dinner and talking to my husband for hours, just like we used to, was awesome. Realizing that his weaknesses were just reversals of, just things that needed to grow. And I decided I wasn't going to point fingers anymore, that I was just going to let things go, count to 3, and then just talk about them slowly. I wasn't going to bite his head off in public, and I just decided to take it one day at a time, actually cherish the gift that God has given me of having a husband and the gift of having 2 kids. I would have to say that it did flip my world to actually enjoy it once more. We went on a walk and saw beautiful mountains, and every time I see mountains, I think of just the wonderful creation of life. Mountains just mean so much to me, more than ways than one, because I lived in Stockton, California. Beautiful Stockton, as I know everyone's heard, is not that beautiful on the inside, but it has beautiful people in it, and it's flat and not really many pretty things to look at. So that's why I really enjoy the mountains, because I was spoiled when I lived in Southern California. Mountains were in my backyard pretty much, and the beach wasn't that far here. I have no idea how far away the beach is, and it's not like I can go swimming in it because the weather, or the ocean up here is freezing. Anyways, getting back to Weekend to Remember. It was nice hearing from other couples' perspectives of how you're going to make it, and no matter where you are, you can. I thought our marriage was a mess and not going to be able to be fixed. But we're learning not to lash out at each other. It's a work in progress. I'm not saying we're 100% patched up and everything's all fine and dandy and our lives are wonderful. Things happen. But definitely something changed in my life and in my husband's life that day. And we're dedicated to make our marriage last. So that's us. And if you haven't been to A Weekend to Remember, I would definitely check it out. I think it's familylife.com. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But it was definitely awesome, and I recommend it to anybody. You don't have to have a screwed up marriage like we did. You can be newlyweds, pre-marrieds, remarrieds. But anyways, it was just a game changer. It definitely made me like my husband again, and just want to spend every day with him. And it was nice to really just view him as a wonderful gift. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll catch you on the flip side.